fight. Mike, because he wants to hear from you. The world is waiting.
Can't you shut up? I'm busy. You're a rotten mean father. You never give me anything I want. I won't go to school till I have it.
Violet.
Call it, Mother.
Open it, Charlie. Let's see that golden ticket.
Wouldn't it be fantastic? It's not fair to raise his hope.
Never mind. Go on, open it, Charlie. I want to see that gold.
Stop it, Dad. I've got the same chance as anybody else, haven't I?
I never dreamed that I would climb over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless it's there that I'm shortly about to be. Cause I never golden ticket. I never golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day.
Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous.
Don't be alone.
O que foi? Estopou. Estopou?
Which direction we
Ah,
are
eu achei.
going.
Eu sei.
Well, I figure since Easter's coming up, let's do a chocolate movie. And what chocolate movie would be better than Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, this one's Willy Wonka. I'm not doing
You said
Charlie.
which one's best?
Oh, I forgot about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because it's very forgettable.
Not a fan.
And this is the this is the book written by Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka.
Well, no, the book was called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, it was. So, obviously, I'm going to do this, and then I will do I will do it right after this wonderful commercial. And I hope you enjoy it because I think you will get quite a laugh out of it.
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water. I guess pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with
the
pretend milk
fudge?
habits. She's new from Kenner.
Well, I told you that Violet was in this commercial. They had a toy cow. Apparently, this is one of the worst toy ideas of 1970, so I found a commercial on
I
it.
think that's the worst toy idea ever. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It could be. I'm just trying to think if there were any that were probably worse.
It probably was, but I probably rather have it.
Yeah, so I didn't even know about this. I just typed in funny commercials of 1970 and that popped up. So anyway, so Willy Wonka that came out in 1971. I figured since Easter's coming up, let's do a chocolate movie. So of course this is starring the legendary Gene Wilder. I sure hope he does not need an introduction. He does. Well, he was in Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles. Really?
Yup.
Really? those were Mel Brooks movies. Those were really good.
I have no idea who any of the people on this, including Willy Wonka. So,
Okay. So now we also have Jack Albertson. He was Grandpa Bucket, Charlie Bucket's grandpa, and he was in the Poseidon Adventure, starring Leslie Nielsen. So so we have a couple main actors right there, and Charlie Bucket was in this, but didn't really do anything else. So those are the three that I'm going to mention because those are the only three that are really worth mentioning. Violet unfortunately passed away in 2019, and no, she did not puff up like a blueberry and explode. So now to go to this movie right away. This is a very simple story. Uh, there has been similar gimmicks to this actually. Captain Crunch did something like this. I actually did a commercial on it where they had a golden ball in the cereal boxes, and what do you know? In Willy Wonka, they had a golden ticket in the chocolate bar, and people are, what are they doing? Ripping the wrappers off of the bars to try to find the golden ticket. Well, people in the grocery stores were doing that with the Captain Crunch boxes. They were opening them up to try to find the gold ball. So things like this have been done before. So now whoever does find the golden ticket gets to go into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. So that is a very simple story. Obviously, there are 5 tickets in each bar. So you have a rich, snooty girl finds one. An overweight child finds one. Of probably had to eat probably 200 bars a day to get that golden ticket, which would be her dream.
no, her dream is done.
Oh, sorry, gum, followed by chocolate. It's just a chaser. And then we have Charlie Bucket, who is kind of maybe a lower privileged kid who's kind of a go getter, sort of hardworking. He is the sad thing is, I think he's the 14-year-old provider of that family. His grandpa is um, your typical American who doesn't want to get out of bed, and he finally does, and he can't move. So yeah, so Charlie finds the golden ticket because one was apparently a fraud. So Charlie gets a chocolate bar, gets the golden ticket, and he gets to go to the chocolate factory. So I will pretty much be cutting right to it, and I'm actually going to go to the first clip already with the famous "The Candyman Can Give You Diabetes" song. So I will get to that clip right now.
Rise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candyman can.
Well, Mr. Bowtie singing pretty much a song about the Candyman can. I'm not sure if this is really good for this store clerk to be encouraging this really bad behavior of getting these kids sugar highs and rotten teeth.
She gets money. Pussy.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sure that bow tie cost them $1,000 alone. So now, before we got started with this trailer, this was a very unnecessary DVD menu, I must say. It took forever just to get to the special features. You had to go down a chocolate waterfall just to get to it. It was ridiculous. We should have actually recorded that. That would have been very, very entertaining. It would have been more entertaining than the actual Candyman song. So this is the store clerk here. This is one of the opening scenes of the movie, and now I will show the second clip here of the news broadcast. I guess it's breaking news about what Willy Wonka is doing with his little golden ticket contest. So I will show that clip in just a second. And because Warner Brothers owns this, we have to be careful.
Hidden among the countless billions of Wonka bars are 5 gold tickets. And to the 5 people who find them will come the most fabulous prize one could wish for. A lifetime supply of chocolate. And as if this were not enough, each winner, before he receives his prize, will be personally escorted.
You're all crazy.
Well, there's the news. There's a little breaking news broadcast there. Now that I I guess the world stopped for this announcement. I guess whoever gets the golden ticket gets to go in the factory and gets a lifetime supplies of chocolate. Doesn't sound like a very good prize, but I would love a lifetime supply of my peppermint cups that I get at Whole Foods. That would save me a lot of money because those are expensive. So, anyways, so the contest is on. So now, what'll happen if some rich little girl decides to boss her dad around? That can't happen, right? Well, it does. We have a very bossy child with a pea-colored sweater barking orders at her father and hardworking people. So I will show that clip of Miss Snooty Rotten Pants in just a second.
Give me time!
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
For 5 days now, the entire flipping factory's been on the job. They haven't shelled a peanut in there since Monday. They've been shelling flaming chocolate bars from dawn to dusk.
Make 'em like knights.
Come along, you girls! Put a jerk in it, or you'll be out of your ears, every one of you! And listen to this: the first girl that finds a golden ticket gets a £1 bonus in your pay packet. What do you think of that?
Well, so her name, I guess, is Baruka. So I was gonna call her all these insulting names, but Baruka might be actually the worst thing that she could possibly be called. So Baruka doesn't stop. She just keeps going and going and going. She's like the Energizer Bunny.
I'd rather say no.
Oh, I would too. At least he's just beating a drum. I wish that the Energizer Bunny would actually take her and strap her to the drum and start hitting her with that stick right in the face.
Oh, when she goes to the furnace, I'll be all
Yes, I would still like to stick her face in a bear trap and then just clamp the thing shut. That would be nice. So Baruka is worse than I thought. Even when they find the ticket, she still gets nasty with them. She wants them to work nights. She wants them to do this. Why don't they just quit? Why don't they just walk out and then just kind of stomp on her on the way out? Now that would be a solution. So if you think Baruka is bad, well, Fat Violet is next. So we get to now see Chubby Tubby Lumpkins Violet, who likes to chew gum and gave gum up, which is good. But then she decided to eat Wonka bars instead. So, there's a very smart choice right there. Congratulations, Violet. Now you are a Walmart clothes shopper because the 2 extra large are the first ones that the customers see. So it's now time to show Violet, and her dad is a car salesman and politician. What's the difference? So I will show that clip in just a second.
Violet, would you care to say a few words to the nation?
Here it is, golden ticket number 3, and it's all mine.
Tell us how it happened, Violet.
Well, I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about these ticket things with Wonkas, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars instead. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. I chew it all day except at mealtimes when I stick it behind my ear. Violet.
Well, this is we did leave off with Violet. I No, wait, I thought I did that already because I made the Walmart jokes.
So is it the TV one?
No.
Maybe not the one.
So this is Violet, and notice how she is with her parents too. She told her dad to shut up, which I don't mind. He's a car salesman. But then she tells her mom to cool it, and she's just there, just chewing the gum. And they had to get an extra wide camera to get Violet in the shot. So, yeah, well, it's not my fault. So, yes, so she did get off gum, and then she went to chocolate. Congratulations, Violet, you're a cow. You're eating your own kind. And yes, you were on that toy commercial. So, this is Violet. So, this is problem child number 2. I think that he did this on purpose. So, So anyway, so now there's been a little cowboy. There was somebody else got the ticket, and now there is one that was actually a fraud ticket, a fake one. So so now Charlie has a chance. Is the bar that he picked up? Is it just happened to be the one that is going to get him to that chocolate factory? Let's find out. Well, Charlie opened up the chocolate bar incredibly slow. I think if you ever saw the tail, the tortoise and the hare, Charlie really did play the tortoise here, and he did get the golden pot. So he went home and celebrated with his lazy grandpa and the rest of his family. I guess that share a really big bed. So I guess Charlie's family's, I guess the buckets version of fun was going to their local city mattress. So now I will show the next clip, and we get to meet Willy Wonka himself, who kind of looks like the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. So I will show that clip in just a second.
I've had enough. I'm not going in there. Come on, Violet. We're getting out of here.
Oh, you can't get out backwards. You gotta go forwards to go back. Better press on.
Hey, the room is getting smaller.
No, it's not. He's getting bigger. He's at it again.
Where's the
Well, this is little Willy Wonka here with his little games. I do like this because the fat kids are whining, especially that big Augustus. I forgot about the about the other tubby kid. So so now he's actually going to take them into the chocolate factory. So he said that almost everything in it is actually edible. So this is great. So if you're Violet or Augustus, you are now going into your heaven where everything is food. So let's see what happens. So I will show the scene of the chocolate factory. I think you are going to be amazed at this set because now that I'm staring at it on the TV, I'm noticing that yes, there is no CG at this time. So this is all a set here. And by the way, it's incredibly expensive. So I'm going to show you that clip right now. No, this is the factory here, and yes, like I said, this is all one big movie set. And yes, this stuff costs money to make. So there's labor and there's all that other fun stuff that is involved. And I'm sure you're asking. I mean, people actually thought that the people in this movie thought that the chocolate was actually waste and his water was polluted. I can promise you this: Augustus probably used the toilet in the factory, and that is actually his waste. Is now the river. So now you have Augustus liquid in the factory. So the Oompa Loompas are getting ready to take care of Augustus. And speaking of Augustus, he is now causing problems. So it looks like he might be the first one to go. So I will show that clip in just a second.
My chocolate! My beautiful chocolate!
Don't just stand there. Do something.
Help! Police! Murder! Quick, out of here!
Look, Augustus, grab this.
What's happening?
Well, this is Angus here, and he is
Augustus.
sorry. Angus must have been thinking of the excess beef on Augustus, and he is drinking that wonderful water, and then he falls in.
It's chocolate.
Well, yes, whatever it is, he falls in, and I'm telling you, he gets into a pipe like Mario. And then the pipe actually manages to suck him out of there. And I'm telling you, I don't know where Wonka gets his power from, but it's using a lot of it if it's pumping out Augustus. So there's one kid down. He might count as 2 or 3. And now we have the annoying little Red Riding Hood that is saying, "I want it now." The stupid golden goose eggs. And I'm actually laughing at the picture I have up on the TV. Her mouth is wide open, and she looks like a little Red Riding Hood without the hood. And boy, am I wishing that a wolf would come and snatch her. But it would return her very quickly. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Garbage chute.
Oh, the garbage chute. Where does it lead to?
To the furnace.
The furnace! Should be sizzled like a sausage.
Well, not necessarily. She could be stuck just inside the tube.
Inside the... Hold on! Veruca! Sweetheart! Daddy's coming!
Alright, well this is Little Red Riding Hood here, and she got flushed down a toilet. And she apparently went where all the bad eggs go. Don't worry, she's down the garbage chute going into a furnace. The world is happy, believe me. So I did forget to find Fat Violet, but I managed to go back a couple chapters. So I will now show one of my favorite clips. Let's see Violet get the boot. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Doesn't she listen to Mr. Wonka? Second course is coming up. Roast beef and a baked potato. Mmm.
With sour cream? What's for dessert, baby?
Dessert? Here it comes. Blueberry pie and cream. It's the most marvelous blueberry pie I've ever tasted.
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
Cool it, Dad. Let me finish.
Yeah, but your face is turning blue. Violet, you're turning pie.
What's happening?
You're blowing up like a balloon. Like a blueberry. Somebody do something. Call a doctor.
Stick her with a pin. She'll pop.
It happens every time.
It's fine when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile.
Well, there goes Violet. So, what a shame. So, she, of course, gets her favorite part here, where she gets to actually eat one meal from one little piece of candy. And I'm sure she's enjoying the mashed potatoes, and of course it goes to the dessert. And then she turns violet like a blueberry. And then she plumps up, and then they have to roll her out. I do like it when the annoying... I'm glad that this is happening to the annoying children, because it is actually making me laugh. I do like the little Oompa Loompas having to roll her out. I'm sure that Willy Wonka is enjoying this part of the little tour of his factory. So now I will fast forward it to a nifty little clip here. I like this little vehicle that he has going on, and apparently he's got a new way of using fuel. So we will find out what that is. I cannot wait to show you this clip. I don't know if you remember it. I honestly forgot about it.
Ginger beer, beer bubbles, bubbly, bubble cola, double bubble burpa cola, and all
All the crazy carbonated stuff that tickles your nose. Few people realize what tremendous power there is in one of those things.
Sorry, I asked. Hold on tight. It's got more gas in it than a politician. Now hold.
Well, I like this little vehicle here. It runs on pretty much on pop. Now, this would be an interesting fuel choice for our cars. We can actually use these poison beverages as fuel. So I do like what the grandpa says. It has more gas than a politician. I think that's pretty funny. So I do like the little vehicle here. I think this was very, very creative. And once again, very, very expensive. So I did read that this movie did have a $3 million budget. And it made a whopping $537,000 at the box office. So, not really sure the whole disappointment there. So I will show one more clip, and Willy Wonka does tell what happens to Violet and the other misfit children. So I will show that clip in just a second.
So that note from the Queen.
Mr. Wonka, what's going to happen to the other kids? Augustus, Veruca.
My dear boy, I promise you they'll be quite all right. When they leave here, they'll be completely restored to their normal, terrible old selves.
All right, well, this is the final clip. So he does ask Willy Wonka what happens to the other children, and he says they go back to being their own miserable, bad selves. So I think Willy Wonka does hope that they improve their, I don't know, snottiness, I guess. He says they probably won't, but that's okay. So with this movie, this was a surprisingly, I was very shocked to see what a box office flop it was. I thought this was actually going to be the top movie in 1971, and it was not. It was actually Love Story. So obviously, I was very disappointed in the 1971 list. What was the other one? Was it Blackjack or
Billy Jack.
Billy Jack and Love Story were the top movies. It even beat out Planet of the Apes, which was a little surprising. So I actually, the first time I saw this movie was actually, I think, in 1994 or 95. I saw it on the ABC Family movie channel on ABC, because I watched network TV at the time, and this was the movie that was being shown. My dad did not want us to see this because he did not care for it, but me and my brother watched it anyways, and we thought it was okay. And it wasn't one of our favorites, but if I had to grade this movie, I would actually give this a B for sure. Gene Wilder was a perfect Willy Wonka. He was great. I think if they had some other actor play the part, it may not have done well. So Gene Wilder actually did carry this movie, along with Grandpa Joe, the actor that played him, did good too. And Charlie Bucket was okay, but me and my brother laughed at him. And then the other kids really weren't bad. They were obnoxious, but they did a nice job because that is what was written for them. So overall, this movie really wasn't bad. This was off of a Roald Dahl novel or children's book, and he was good at writing weird books like this. So if you haven't seen this, I do recommend giving it a shot. It's not one I would highly recommend, but I would recommend giving it a chance. So comment below, subscribe if you want, and thank you for watching.